And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the campaign of Squirrel Snathi Revenge on Galactic Civilizations 3, all on day 64 of 100 Days of Gaming. Welcome, everybody. I am Battery H. And we are here tonight for two reasons. One is to play games and have fun in Galactic Civ 3, for one. And the second is to support, encourage, and otherwise celebrate the organization called EXTRALIFE, which is a group that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Each of the participants finds a hospital near them or one that they'd like to support of the 170 odd hospitals across North America. We play games, raise funds for them, and yeah, that's kind of what we do, and we enjoy ourselves immensely doing it. And most importantly, folks like yourselves out there donate money to help the kids directly. No money goes to us, no money goes to overhead, no money goes to anything else. It simply goes to helping the children. And believe me when I say that's appreciated. Each and every single dollar that you donate is appreciated. I'm raising money for Children's Hospital of New Orleans, hence the Fleur de Lis hat. That's right, I live down here on the sunny Gulf Coast. Keeping an eye on the weather for all you East Coasters. You got a potential nasty storm brewing up your way, where you're in our thoughts. Let's trust me there. We're going to get started here in just a moment. But I'd like to say first that we've raised $695 of our goal of $1337. Thank you ever so much to everyone who's donated so far. In when we're done with the 100 days of gaming, the 101st day, which will be November 5th, starting at 8 a.m. that Saturday morning, Central Daylight Time, I will be participating in a 25-hour gaming marathon till 8 a.m. on November 6th, Central Standard Time, because we fall back an hour. It goes to 25 hours. I always wanted to jump in the TARDIS and zip back an hour while I was playing a game. Now I actually get to. Unfortunately, it's at 2 in the morning. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess, folks. If you'd like to make a donation and help us reach our goal here, simply type !extra-life into chat. Yes, Scouter, sunny, well, darkened now, but sunny earlier. Simply type !extra-life into chat. If you're watching this on YouTube later, just go to the links below. And Scouter has already hit us up with the link. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, let's push through the regular screen here. How is everyone today? $5 more. Yes, that's right. In $5 we hit the $700 mark. We're going to be doing a game giveaway. So if you're in chat when we hit that magical number, by the end of that stream, we will be giving away a game to one of the lucky chat winners. It doesn't necessarily go to the person who donates over the top. But, you know, if you're in here alone, just saying, right? I know some people are very much interested. We're going to be doing some great giveaways this year with EXTRALIFE, and it is pretty awesome to be doing that. Let's get a couple of research labs up here, I guess. And then maybe a bank. We got a net income of 3.2. That'd be 0.3. What's a the market center is going to cost us 0.3. So it comes out a wash, but as we get more people in there, that'll build up. So the market center is a good time to have this now. So we'll actually move that up front. Okay, let's see. This is the Avenger fleet, and they're at the end of their rope until we can get this planet colonized. They'll be able to start expanding out and doing some other neat things. So we're just going to leave them there for now. as we just kind of work our way through things here and start assembling our fleets and moving them to where we need them to be, I guess. That's really the key here, right? Okay, this anomaly is being defended. I believe we got 2 ships going into that. Yep. Another quick and ugly battle. Black hole. The secret is to always radically outgun your enemy. And then even if they manage to get a hit in, it doesn't do them any good. Alright, so we got a new pirate attacker fleet. A Hunter M3. Ooh. Okay, so that's another one of those wonderful, look at these beautiful, beautiful ships. And as you see, we are really starting to get them out there where they need to be. And yes, yes, yes. Six of 6. We'll send them the furthest out because... Oh boy, yep. Alright, there we go. That's the last of the warden stations. And what I would really need to fix them off would be this big Goomba right here. But he has other plans. More antimatter to be located. Ugh. Thought he had a bigger... Thought he had a bigger radius out. Apparently not. See the little white dwarf system out here that doesn't have much in the way of resources. Avenger fleet's gonna sit right where it needs to be. As we start assembling our new fleet. Okay. Manufacturing. They are getting 50% is going to military. And we're still managing a net income, also very good. Get a research lab going there. Get a Xeno farm over there too. continue to work our magic, and slowly. That's the problem. Is like this game. Like I said, this game takes a while to ramp up. But when it does get explosive, it will get explosive in a hurry. So we need to really start building up our fleet. The Paradise Shipyard. Ah, look at this. Now we're getting some bigger aircraft. See, we're starting to get some capital ships here. And note, these do take considerably longer to build. More resources and all that good sort of stuff. So we will start to get those constructed, and yeah, that'll be better for us. Now you'll know why we're building all those factories. Oh, yes, if only I know. What's our idle colony is Kiln. Okay, I thought we had a research lab getting built there. We'll get the planetary defense system going, and then, yeah. That's right, I don't actually have a survey module on this ship, do I? Oops. There we go, precursor builders, and we're back out. Okay, Cybernisk. capital ships rolling through here. And this is the improviser, so we are going to move it up this way. Because we need to build a star base to start getting into these territories with our smaller range ships. And yeah, that's going to be a necessity. Even if we colonize that planet, we need to be getting where we're getting. I would very much like to be able to strike into this little guy here. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a silly man. What a silly little boy. He is about to get eaten. This is what happens when a tiny ship comes up against a small ship that hasn't thought to arm itself. You'll note the little bitty ship on the right is about to face... What are those? Bye-bye. So no, he didn't get a very good look at our systems and our folks. What a shame. We'll put them right near the red giant. Here's another class 9 planet. So we could conceivably get this class 10 and this class 9 and use them to kind of work on yet another star base. Interesting. Okay, so we are on the fields. We are on the fields of the Terran Empire here. So this is probably where it kind of starts to rake back towards these planets here. And we've got extreme colonization now. Yay! So we'll actually be able to put together that den maker. In 5 turns, it'll actually have something to do. Scouter, thank you very much for the host, my friend. My problem is that I don't have anything with any force that I can use to whack this guy with, but unfortunately this scout ship as well is unarmed. And go into our research. Okay. I'm very tempted to take fleet logistics. But I think we're going to do this because we need some point defense support. See what else we can glean off these people. It is truly their misfortune to be here. Avenger fleet at the level of its... kind of looking to set up some advanced scouts and that sort of thing in this area, so we can do all of that wonderful stuff. Hey, thank you very much, Scouter. I appreciate the shout out on Twitter. Thank you. Yes, those little things do buzz me on occasion. Okay, so now we got another 70 for the treasury. Experience, experience, experience. Idle hands in the ship. Let's get another cheapo bleepo that we can use as cannon. Yeah, glorious volunteers. Glorious volunteers in our war against the goody two-shoe humans who don't understand that the Dreadlords were not only the greatest masters of all time, they are far beyond the strength of said pathetic bipedal pink-skinned crew. I realized I'd gone full-on Andorian in the middle of with the pink skin remark. Star Trek gets to me, folks. Star Trek gets to me. Okay, so we got Pirate Attacker 29 has been scavenged. And a well-needed boost. We get 2 extra movement points. Well, okay. I'll take that, I guess. I was really kind of hoping for a slightly larger ship, but you know. We got what we got. Almost nothing worth salvaging remains. Okay, let's just kind of prowl along the vicinity of things yet to come. And as you can see, our little ship that's going to make up our base is scuttling itself out into position. Point defense support, excellent. Beam weapon augmentation, boost the beam nearly energy magnification. Beam assist, increases the rate of fire of all beam weapons in the fleet. That requires antimatter missile. Antimatter. Antimatter. Meanwhile, down here we got shield support systems that gives us a 15% and a barrier field of 20 shield strength. 20, and this gives it a flat right shield strength of 15%. So let's do the support systems first, and then we'll go from there. One more battle. Yeah, the Drengen battlecruiser is unsalvageable. The Terran gunboat, however, nearby is still in working order. Look at that. It hurtles wonderful pieces of rock at an alarmingly good rate. Go, my friend, join your brethren and prepare for the assault upon your former owners. Oh, what fun it is to ride their own ships back at them. Okay. We're going to start to sneak into their territory, see what we can find out on this hopefully quickly little another wormhole. And look at that deep space pirate base too. Victory uncertain. Well, I don't necessarily want to take those guys on. Start bringing them back. I know, folks, this isn't the riveting play you were promised, but yeah, we got to do logistics next, I think. And the idle colony. Okay. As they say, let us head towards the cause of the fun. Okay, now we're going to start to see what an empty cells that the feds have. The feds. The humans. The Human Confederation, whatever they're calling themselves these days. Victory likely, they say. I doubt that very, very much. Plus, it's got a ship defending. But I think at least this way will be too big for it to tackle. Actually, I think after shield support systems, we got to start studying invasions. So in 5 turns, we'll get Forge built. Okay, so we have Sapphire. It's an unhappy planet. Oh, that's a Drengen fleet. Well, we're going to go take out the Terran scout, obviously. We're not going to let them get away with that. Is that my... No. It's actually a can. Is that your mug? Nope. But it is here. I keep it sitting right here just in case you ask about it. You know that, right? For those of you who may be watching this later on YouTube, and you wonder what I'm talking about, my friend Scouter here is desperately in love with this mug that I have created as one of the giveaways I'm going to be doing this year. I've got one for me and then one I'll be giving out, and he's desperately hoping someone will rig the giveaway to enable him to get it. Yeah, stick your tongue out at me all you like, my friend. I understand. It's okay. I'm so glad that you are so thrilled about this concept. And yeah, rig the giveaway. That's right. So look for hashtag rig the giveaway on Twitter, and so he's really hoping that that's the case. But you never know, Scouter. You never know. You guess you got to donate and pray. Well, tell me, what is it? Is it the truck that you like? Thanks for the plug-in. Hey, I enjoy having all of my viewers, and I love to plug them all. Some people say this game graphically isn't really all that great, but if you kind of look over here, I must move this over. If you look very, very closely, and you may not be able to see this in Twitch, all the debris surrounding the black hole that's falling in towards the center, that's just awesome, man. And obviously as we zoom out, you don't get to see that kind of detail, but it's sucking it in from all these places around, and it just kind of all swirls in. You guess you like the fact that it's the truck and fundraiser combo. I see. I see. We'll have to see, Scouter. If you don't win, and I'd have to go back and look. Bear with me one moment, folks. I'm gonna do something right now. I probably shouldn't, but it just gives you an excuse to donate again. Well, I'm working on that, and for some reason, I'm not seeing you listed here. Oh, there you are. Okay. 35, huh? See, you're so very close to gold level. And when you hit that gold level, we normally do a really nice little goodie bag. So you never know what could end up in that goodie bag. Especially since I've got a new truck that hopefully I'm going to be debuting. This is obviously the one on this is Victoria, but I think you may have saw on my Twitch feed a new truck that's Dominic. The Dominator is hopefully we're going to get enough money here in the next few episodes to afford to purchase that, which is the extended sleeper cab of the Peterbilt 579. So just saying, if we had gold level participation, you never know what kind of mug might be in one's goodie bag. If for say you didn't win this, not giving you any hints, not giving you any clues, not saying I do this for anybody else, but you've been just so much fun through all of this. Oh, that's a supermassive black hole. That's not just like the regular black holes. See, that's the supermassive black holes. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, look at oh my goodness, they're just coming out of everywhere, aren't they? Okay, well, let's see here. See, and here's a battle axe. So victory is uncertain with this. But when we add these two together, see, this is why you always patrol just a hair bit back. Really, victory uncertain. Let's see. Yep, you've got 35 in there. I'm almost certain he has no defense against the... Maybe he does. Not enough of a defense. Oops. It doesn't pay to miscalculate. Me and Tiamat are tied as your most donated. Well, that's okay. Yeah, T is a heck of a streamer, and she is a ton of fun. Yeah, so I don't have any problem being tied with her. Okay, so here's the Terran fleet. They move at 5. I move at 7. You'll notice they are now in pursuit. Once the planet spotted me, that's not a great surprise. I figured that was going to happen. And there's a star base, which will also have me in sight. So me trying to sneak around this way is probably not going to fly. But that's beginning to tell me where they are, where they're not. Which is really the purpose of this scouting mission as we start pinning them down. Tiamat is $5 considering you followed her before. So that's okay, mate. That's really quite all right. All right, well, let's go capture this capsule. 25% to shield support systems. And this Drengen fleet is really gunning after me. Ooh, I see. They have dropped a thing over here. See, yep, there. Ah, here we go. First capital ship. First capital ship. This kind of reminds me of Galaxy Quest, only without the without the. I just really want to see it scrape the side. You know, that wonderful stuff. Every time I see that little bit, that's all I can think of is the scene from Galaxy Quest where that happens. Where Laredo messes up. Okay, we'll get out of range of his thing, and then we'll kind of maybe... Nope, don't want to do that. Maybe swing around here, since we know where the deep space pirate base is, and maybe come back in around over this way and see if we can probe into these two planet systems and work our way there. Yeah, this is going to work, I think. We're starting to get... Okay. We need... That's a prototype survey module. And it's a survey ship. Beam attack, hull reinforcement. So these are balanced ships, huh? Well, dude, oh man. I've actually got you on my feed, Scouter. Oh, dude, let me tell you something. I am more than happy to help any beginning streamer, or any, long-time streamer in any way that I can with whatever limited knowledge exists in this head. And you don't have to do this every night. Right now, I'm doing this because of this, and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to take a hiatus after the Extra Life event for a little while, simply because the last 63 days have been pretty exhausting. This has been quite a difficult journey this year. I'm not as young as I used to be. What can I say? So, okay, so this is a Corvette class capital ship, and it's rapid recharge. Very long range stingers, rangers, defender class, sniper class. So, see, it's a mid-range stuff, and the nice thing about these missile ships is that they are very long range. Vessels. After my 24-hour one, after my 24-hour stream on November 6th, when that ends, I'll probably be going on hiatus for a little bit. Yep. Trying to win the mug. Yep. So yeah, no, I'm not going to miss the 24-hour stream. Believe me. I did go out and buy Planet Coaster as well. So heads up, everybody. A little bit later in this series, we're going to be doing some wonderful days of the last of the alpha for Planet Coaster, and maybe some of the beta. Oh, you mean I'm 24 years old? No. Oh, good Lord, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. I am so long past 24. No. Okay, here's a little hint. I've been married more than 25 years. Okay? So if that compliments you, she can win the money. Okay, buttering me up will get you absolutely nowhere. That doesn't even work with the ladies anymore, man. Although I appreciate, nope, didn't work. Didn't work, no, not 24. Haven't been 24 in a long time. Oh my goodness, so long. It was a good shot, I'll give you that, Scouter. It was a good shot at it, but no, I fear this one will not fly. Look at these guys. Okay, well maybe the base will give them just enough crud to not think about me for a while. Oh, wait a minute. How did that happen? Oh, probably because the one ship is got the shorter range. Arrgh. All right. Well, once we get our ship out here, we'll be able to take out that pirate base. Get another capital ship out here, get another fleet forming up. Alpha Fleet. Dang, yes, I know. I'm ancient. It happens to the best of us. Eventually, we all get old. We'll just kind of get him scuttling towards home. That means next turn we will get our planet, and that will be awesome because that will see where that extends us. Yeah, outstanding. Outstanding, folks, outstanding. And then we're just going to move a little bit further here. I don't want to get too far ahead of our supporting cast of characters. Forge 2. Okay, here we go. Colonizing event. The flowers of a specific plant on this planet are powerful and intoxicant when ground up or smoked or inserted in various places. I don't want to know where talking furry squirrels are going to insert this drug. The drug provides an intense feeling of contentment to all who consume it, though in a few cases the people have been content to walk directly into powerful machinery. What are your orders? We don't want to tread on the people, but people walking into machinery isn't good. Establish treatment programs for anyone who wants them, and put up railings. You say they're content with everything? Like more work? Give them the drug to make them work harder. Are the planes plentiful? They are? Fantastic! So we get 30% productivity along with 10% or 10 more malevolent points. Oh. Yes, give me the productivity, people. You all work for me now. Due to tourism. Like I care about tourism. That'll get me that one there. Okay, so let's take a look at some of our other ships now. See, we can see now that we are getting out into the world here. And let's go take on the Deep Space Pirates. Yarr! And their base. What does it look like from the base about to be doomed? see it's already beginning to get its butt beat, although our long claw is about to get blown up. Yep, we lost a ship. There's a big surprise. But they're going after our little ones, which is really what we want them to do while we say goodbye to the pirates. Yarg. Strike the colors. So we did lose a small ship. You know, it's one of those balanced middle-range combat ships. And that's okay. We will remember its crew. Oh, but we did get a little sniper ship in return. Wasn't that nice? It seems there are still pirates in the galaxy, even this close to Warden-controlled space. We've destroyed one of the bases, and now we get 2,500 credits. Ah. Some things will never change. Some beings will always be thieves and murderers. We will kill them last. Wanton destruction is okay. So, what? How did we not destroy that? Did they build another base there somehow? I don't know. We're now beginning to make our moves known here. We'll have to get a base, a military base set up out here somewhere that'll kind of feed us into these locations and start doing battle with the Terrans. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. And as we start getting our ships loaded up and loaded for bear and all that wonderful stuff, yeah. So this will kind of drag us through the muck, so to speak. All right, nothing there. A dead pair of dead worlds. And again, we're just going to use these scout ships to kind of get ahead of us here and see if there's anything we need to be alarmed about or need to concentrate our fleets for. Little cautious probing, little cautious scouting. As you can see on our victory, we've already done one of the optionals. Wipe out the Terrans is always an option. Wipe out the Drengen is just definitely an option. But our real goal is to recapture Snathi Prime. Again, we don't want to get too far in front. As you can see, they are beginning to respond. RimWorld. An FTL. Oh, there's so many games I'd love to play, but I just, you know, it becomes a matter of time, right? Like everything else, it becomes a matter of time. So we've got shield support systems New tech needs to be... let's get out of that. We need to get vicious, and then we can get planetary invasion. So we can start knocking off these Terrans in their home worlds and where they live. I should. I will. I got a number of things on my list right now. A bunch of stuff coming out. Along with the millions of others you suggest. Well, I do appreciate it, and like I said, I may not get to all of them, but I do give a look-see. One of the things we're doing, obviously, is Planet Coaster. We're going to follow that up with Mafia 3. Because I love a good story game, and I love a good story game set in a pseudo-New Orleans. I'm going to get behind my fleets. I don't really want to be... I mean, you can see I've already got stuff coming our way here, right? I want to keep them chasing after me a little bit and draw them away from where my forces are going to be setting up, and then sneak in behind them up to this area kind of right here and drop my starbase there, and then put a nice backing fleet on that, and it's kind of be my rally point for the invasion process, which will start to play out here probably starting tomorrow. Wow, okay, well they're heavily missile defended. We're heavily missiled and everything else. So let's go beat them up. See, look at all that wonderful stuff that they've launched at us. And we're just, our missiles are beginning to not take effect. I don't like that, man. Battle Axe Mark II is quite the potent little ship, is this one right here. A lot of beam weaponry and... Well, that takes care of him. Burned through his shields, he didn't have any, and he just lost it. Okay, done. So we're going to build that star-based defense system and get that running. You'll notice that this now opens up even more territory for us here. Some of our shorter range ships, not so much, but some of our longer range ships will get a hang of this stuff. And so what I think I need to do here is next turn is kick the short range stuff and plummet it to the star base and let it form up there as kind of a defending group. To force the enemy to deploy early. So that long claw, I think, is probably going to go up and join the rest of the other fleets. Look at this. So this Terran fleet has gone to market. This Terran fleet has stayed home. So that's 43. So watch what happens to the Terran fleet, who gets sucked into battle. You've been following this little scout ship. And all of a sudden you're met by a wall of itty-bitty little pirate ships with a couple of long-range supports. It's called steamrolling the competition before they almost ever has a chance to fire off a shot. They received 10 points of damage. We didn't lose a single thing, and that's the way to do it. They came rolling in thinking easy victory, and we have scavenged one of their little ships too. Actually, you know what? We're going to send him there. I think he's got. Oh no, he's got quite the range. We're gonna move him over. Yeah. But he doesn't have much in the way of hit points. But we get him over here in this area, we can get him repaired quickly. It's kind of what we need to do, I think, for some of our ships. Yeah. Let's take a look at our idle chips. Okay, this is our scavenger that's kind of worked its way around here. And then we'll just another Earth-like planet. Ladies and gentlemen, we're finding more uninhabited stuff out here. That'll get us another ship to make another home. Something we wouldn't have had if we didn't have that base. Again, it'll kind of extend our ability in this section of the map and allow us to work our magic love a little further out. We start to move our fleets. The Terrans will be forced to respond. And that's what I want them to do. I want to try and lead them out and yeah, lead them out into a trap. I mean, Admiral Akbar would be proud of us, I think. So you can see that we're starting to get some Avenger fleets, and yeah. It was supposed to be Alpha Fleet, but it never got to be Alpha Fleet for some reason. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to call this a turn. And I think we're going to call it a night, folks. It's been real. We're getting right on the edge of starting to intrude into Terran space, which is kind of where I was hoping we'd be for tonight. Right about ready to start making our first probes in. We've already done a little of that with our little scout ship here. We're going to call it the Furry Probe. It's done so well, it deserves a name, dang it. The Furry Probe. Perfect for a race of squirrels. Remember, folks, we're doing this all for a children's charity, so anything I say is probably best not discussed. With that being said, we're going to end up day 64 of 100 days of gaming, all in support of Extra Life Children's Charities for raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I am raising money for Children's Hospital in New Orleans. We have so many wonderful donors. Thank you all so very, very, very much. Special thanks to Scouter715. Go follow him, guys. He's a great streamer in the making. You can get in on the ground floor and say, I knew him when he was but a small fry in a big ocean. He's going to be a big fish in a small pond, guys. Really. To donate, simply check out the links below. Follow me on Twitter at BatteryH without the underscore. I'm on YouTube, BatteryH1862, BatteryH1862. Yep. You can find the videos, all the videos for 100 days here on YouTube. And I will see you all tomorrow night. As a word of advice, be careful when you probe into someone else's enemy territory, lest they send their friends and relatives out to instruct you to do otherwise. Have a good night, everyone.
If you've enjoyed the stream, despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.